We've just done some screening on you.
We did.
Haven't we?
We did.
And
Thankfully we did.
Thankfully so, because all of those years you spent surfing as a youngster has actually looked like it's come back.
Yes, you
to
said.
bite you on the bottom.
You said sometimes that happens.
It does, unfortunately. So what we found on your shoulder, on your right shoulder, looks like a little pink blister, and it has a few unusual characteristics when we look at it through a cystoscope. So when we have a look at this, again, you can see it's got a few unusual blood vessels and a little bit of pigmentation.
Is the pigmentation the dark bits?
It is. Normally that would scare people because it does have a little bit of melanin in it. With basal cell carcinoma, they can have these pigmented areas. So this whole area is the tumour. You can see these little blood vessels running in through it. And then these little areas of pigmentation are melanin pockets. I don't want to scare you because I wasn't going to say that, but sometimes melanomas have those sorts of characteristics as well. That's definitely not what this is. I must admit I was suspecting that maybe there might be something there after so long, and particularly with the blisters and the blistering sunburn that you've had and your skin type, you are in that high risk group. Yeah. So I'm glad that you could come along and have this check, and I'm glad that we could find it really early, and that's going to be easily removed and you can live happily ever after. Yep. All skin types will get it, even darker pigmented skin. And you know, at any age, it doesn't discriminate between age or skin type. And unfortunately, if you're living under the southern skies, you're at risk. But this is something that you're going to have to see your doctor about and have treated. Hopefully they'll be able to remove that for you and send it off to a pathologist to get a definitive diagnosis. So how are you feeling about that?
I'm actually really good. I thought before today, what will I do if she finds something? But then in the end, deal with it,
yes,
treat it, get on with it.
Absolutely.
That's how I live my life. So
that's great.
I'd rather know that than not know.
That's
and
right.
It's a good thing in the way it is, and you found it, so it's all a positive experience.
It is.
I don't think there's anything scary about it.
No, there isn't.
I've always felt that information is knowledge.
It is. Information definitely is
and
knowledge.
Power.
That's right.
So now I'm empowered.
You are empowered.
I'd be less
to do
empowered
something
if I just
about
ignored it.
That's right. And unfortunately, you know, they don't go away by themselves. They do need to be treated effectively. Okay, well, look, thanks again. And
I'll check back. Once all this is done and it's all checked out, I'll be fine.
Absolutely. Well, we'll be calling you anyway to make sure that you went ahead and did it. We're not going to let you go off scot-free, no. Pardon the pun.
Scott Russell free.
Scott Russell free.
I promise you I'll do it.
Okay, great, Scott.